Hey y'all, good evening everyone. Thank you for joining me tonight. My name is Sahira Anaisa Fenice, and this is my show, A Little Hint of Magic, airing every first and third Friday of the month on the Magical Witchy channel. Please tune in. So our topic for tonight is going to be brewing up magic protection rice. We'll discuss how is rice more than just food? What is magic rice? And we're going to be doing a simple blending demo for your magic protection rice so you can have some at home for yourself. So I'll try to answer any relevant questions that come up during the session if there's enough time. But I also invite everyone to DM me on Instagram at a little hint of magic. You can send me topic requests, questions, or just share any information that you would like to on IG. Again, that's at a little hint of magic. That's magic with a CK at the end. So let's get to it. So, how is rice more than just food? So, if we research rice, we see that rice is one of the seven sacred grains. The others are barley, corn, oats, millet, rye, and wheat. These grains are responsible for keeping entire populations alive. Think about it. And here's a great beauty tip, just as an aside for us beauty chicks. Rice is great for your skin and hair, like rice water. Ooh, I love it, right? And it's healing and it's also great for digestion. So there's so many great things that we can do with rice. Um, the use for rice is one of the most common ways to do magic and one of the most ancient ways, right? Rice can be used magically for protection because rice is absorbent, right? It's adaptive. It combines very well with everything. It can be used to absorb negative energy, provide protection. And here's a little hack for you on on the protection channel, right? What I suggest is that you guys keep a little jar of rice near your front door. Doesn't have to be that big, just yay big, right? Just so that it contains at least, 8 ounces, if not more, of rice. It's believed that doing this will detract evil spirits as they cannot help themselves, right? And are even compelled to stop at your doorway and start crowning the grains of rice. So this protects your home because there'll be an endless tax. Think about it. They're going to be counting forever. And, they're really high on the OCD spectrum scale. I thought I was high, but they definitely are. So they'll literally be like one, two, three. And then if they get distracted, they'll start up again. So, as an extra annoyance to them, what I would do is I would make sure to place wind chimes near that jar of rice. You remember we talked about wind chimes, one of my previous shows? And what you do is you put it at the threshold, put your jar of rice right underneath it. And every time the entity starts counting, they'll get distracted by the wind chimes and lose count. And then guess who will have to start back at one again? So it's just a great way to detract the enemy from entering your home, crossing your threshold. So for money and prosperity, rice symbolizes money and prosperity. We've known that for a really long time because rice feeds and it nourishes. So to add some money magnetism to your rice, make sure it comes into contact with actual currency, right? You can drop a few silver coins in your rice, right, in the container that you have, or even add some rolled up bills. Fertility. So, one of the oldest and most common rituals is to throw rice at weddings to bring fertility and abundance to newlyweds. But no one ever talks about this other purpose for that particular action. Rice is thrown at a newlywed couple to guard them from evil spirits. It is believed that spirits will stop and consume the rice and allow the newlyweds to go on their merry way without being harmed. So, rice is a great distractor. For grounding and stability, rice makes a good grounding meal, bringing stability and comfort with it. So, think about it. When we eat rice, we're comforted, we're stable. Rice is also great for the digestion. So, just keep that in mind. And then, lastly, rain. So, this was a funky one. I researched that it said that when a handful of rice is thrown in the air, it will bring rain. No, I haven't done this yet. I haven't tried that experiment, but I invite everyone to try it. It would be fun to see. So if I get unexpected showers at any particular time of the day, I'll know that y'all were playing with your rice and throwing it up into the air, right? So, next topic. What is magic rice? Magic rice is plain, dry, long grain rice, right? It's white rice, and it's imbued with intention. Correspondences like essential oils, herbs, symbols that are also aligned with that intention you're trying to set. You can make magic rice practically for any intention. It could be for protection, love, career, money, legal cases, etc., whatever you'd like. So I wanted to do a little fun blending demo. Hopefully you guys were able to see the ingredients list that I posted on my IG at A Little Hint of Magic. If not, it's okay. We'll go over it really quickly. So what I asked you guys to bring along was an 8-ounce glass jar. So I just have a little one. It's about 10 ounces, but it's okay, right? A glass stirring rod. Love my glass stirring rods because they're not affected by essential oils and they also don't contaminate. A measuring cup. I didn't bring one with me because I already measured out my rice. A small glass bowl. Uncooked long grain white rice, about 8 ounces. So I have that here in this jar. I mean, in this glass bowl. Um, and also, what we want to do is add 2 tablespoons of herbs. And you can use this particular list of herbs that I gave you in any combination. You can use just one, you can use all, or you can use like 2 or 3, depending on what you have, in your inventory. Just remember, the more correspondences you use, the stronger your magic will be. So, what I have here listed is angelica root, calamus root, copal resin, devil's claw, hyssop, lavender, patchouli, and star anise. So just so that you guys can see it, I have it in my bowl here. And I also added um, my symbols. So, and we'll get into that in a few minutes, but I just wanted to let you know that in terms of essential oils, please use 6 drops. And again, you can use any combination, just one or all. Um, Camphor, copal, lavender, patchouli, sandalwood, and sweet orange. For my blend, I used lavender, patchouli, and sweet orange, and it's right here. I laid it in last night and I already set it to my altar. So this is ready to be combined, but we'll go through these steps shortly. In terms of symbols, and that's what I spoke about before, you can use any symbols that mean protection to you. So, for example, the Eye of Horus, the Witch's Pentacle, the Christian cross, the evil eye or the Nazir. For me, I have a little image of Santa Muerte. Hopefully, y'all can see that. I have my Witch's Pentacle here. Hopefully, you guys can see that as well. My Eye of Horus. And I also have like these little tiny skulls. You probably can't see them, but they're really cute. These are like beading skulls, and I just found them in my inventory set and was like, oh, let me get those. And I have an ankh in here as well as a Christian cross from what you guys can see. Oh, and I forgot my dragon. Dragons are great protective symbols, and I love dragons. So I have that in there as well. And then what you can add to this are your crystals, right? So you can use protective crystals like obsidian, jet, yellow jasper, smoky quartz, even clear quartz, because it's really great for helping you to focus your intention. So what I do is you can get them on Amazon, right? These are natural, not tumbled crystals. They're just crystal chips, right? So this is a clear quartz crystal chips. I have obsidian here as well. As you can tell, I use these a lot. Smoky quartz and yellow jasper, right? So just add a couple of chips in there as well. And what you do is you take your uncooked rice, you imbue it with an intention for protection. You add the essential oils and you mix it while continuing to recite your intention in your mind. So protection, 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 protect me from anything that serves me, that does not serve my highest good. Protect me from the things that I can't see, the things that want to cause me harm. Protect me from the people that want to cause me harm. Protect me from the jealous, evil eye. Whatever it is, you can recite that intention. And then what you're going to do is you're going to select your herbs, your symbols, and your crystals, and you're going to just put them in the bowl. You're going to put these two bowls at your altar, light a black candle, right? And speak to the altar, you know, telling your spirits what your intention for this magic rice is. It's protection, right? Leave it overnight. Make sure that the rice has dried out. So essential oil tends to get the rice just a little moist. Make sure it's dried out and it smells great, right? So the next day, you combine your herbs, your symbols, your crystals, and your imbued magic rice. So what I like to do is this. I just pour it in there, right, as y'all can see, and I mix it up. Mix it up really nicely so that, everything is dispersed within the magic rice. And you pour it into your container. So let's try to pour this really easily and really carefully so that I don't get rice all over my workstation. And what I'll do is, just to be a little quicker, I'll show you my finished rice that I did. And this is my money rice. Actually, it's not my protection rice, right? So this is some money rice that I made a couple of weeks ago, and I put it in a glass jar, right? So you combine everything, and what you do is you shake it to wake up the contents and speak your intention. For this particular rice, this was all about money, 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 career, money, advancement, right? For your protection rice, it'll be protection, 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 right? Protect me from jealousy, protect me from people, protect me from what doesn't serve my highest good, protect me, right? You can use your magic rice in spell work, magic oil lamps, witch bottles, candles, amulets, and the list goes on, right? So it is really up to you. Many times when I do full moon and new moon candles, I use protection rice to kind of ground the candle before I lay in the candle wax, because I set my full moon and new moon candles from scratch. So I do all that good work. So again, please don't forget, every time you want to wake up your protection rice, anytime you want to use it, shake it, wake it up, speak to it, let it know your intention, and then use it, right? And like I said before, you can use magic rice for practically any intention. It's really up to you. And before anything, I forgot to mention this. Before we even put our magic rice in our container, please, please, please make sure you cleanse. Make sure that you clear out any energy from your container. You use your little spray bottle of Florida water. Oh, I'm running low. I have to refill, right? And you just spray it the night before, let it dry out so that it's completely dried out. And then the energy is set to zero. So when I'm putting my protection rice in here, guess what happened? It is filling up with that energy and that essence of protection. Protect, protect, protect. And that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed, our show today. I really enjoyed teaching you guys. As we come to the end of our time together this week, I want to make sure that you connect with me, ask me questions, share info, and even suggest future topics. Your input is super necessary, right? And I welcome it always. I want to hear from all of you. So please follow and DM me on IG at A Little Hint of Magic. That's ALILHINTOFMAGICK. And again, that's magic with a CK at the end. Don't forget. So thank you for your time. And I'm looking forward to seeing everyone on November 17th at 7 p.m. Eastern, where we'll be discussing creating your special homemade incense with a Thanksgiving spin, right? For all those holiday jollies, right? I'll be posting the ingredient list for this recipe so that we can all blend together on my IG. Again, add a little hint of magic. Magic with a CK at the end. Do not forget. Please look forward in the next few days. Have a wonderful weekend and blessed be. Thank you all.